Oil money and inequality, VAR and over-technology, globalization and plastic fans. One of the biggest reasons football is losing its soul is the rise of oil money and financial inequality. It really began in 2008, when Manchester City was bought by the Abu Dhabi United Group. Just a few years later, in 2011, Paris Saint-Germain was taken over by Qatar Sports Investments. These weren't just wealthy owners, they were state-backed superpowers using football not just for glory, but for politics, global influence, and image building. Transfer fees exploded, wages skyrocketed, and the balance of competition was destroyed. Smaller clubs were left in the dust, unable to keep up not because of poor management or bad decisions, but simply because they didn't have billions behind them. Financial fair play, introduced by UEFA in 2011, was supposed to stop clubs from spending beyond their means. Let's know more about financial fair play rule by UEFA. Back in 2011, UEFA introduced something called financial fair play, or FFP, with one big promise: to save football from financial chaos. The idea sounded noble. Too many clubs were spending beyond their limits, borrowing money, racking up debt, gambling on success that might never come. So UEFA stepped in and said, from now on, clubs can't spend more than they earn. If you make 100 million euros, you can't spend 200. Simple, right? At first, it looked like a move to protect the game, protect smaller clubs from bankruptcy, create a level playing field. But what happened next? It actually made the gap even bigger. Clubs that were already rich, like Real Madrid, Manchester United, Bayern, they were safe. They had massive fan bases, global sponsors, and millions coming in from merch and TV rights. But clubs that needed to grow, needed investment to catch up, were told, nope, you can't spend that money unless you've already earned it. So how were they ever supposed to compete?